Alrighty, welcome along to Space Engineers, the Vertical Slice 2. What's new? There's 2 planets, right? I haven't looked into like anything here. So high fidelity terrain and destructible surfaces. After a crash of the sleeper ship in the Almagest system, you play as Miro, the older brother, stranded, determined and ready to rebuild, survive, expand, and lead the first wave of human colonization. That's interesting. It's going to be like AI in it, NPCs and shit. Probably not. Anyway, the update introduces planets, colonization progress, contracts, encounters, backpack building, projection building, and fast travel. First step toward a living, story-driven universe. It builds upon which we define unified 25 centimeter grid. Oh yeah, the new grid layout thing. I have to check that out too. That's right. So yeah, 2 new planets, encounters. Derelict stations, distress signals, hidden ruins, and mysterious transmissions. Each one reveals pieces of the world's lore and offers new challenges and opportunities. Hey, Flex. So the Almagest system, so we get the 2 planets, and then Delphos is going to come in the next thing, which is going to have weapons and such. There's no weapons here at the moment. That's fine. Projection and backpack building. Build faster, smarter by using projection building. The enhanced engineer backpack. Projection costs no resources, making the ideal link between creative and survival. Okay, so you can ghost your actual what you're thinking out. That's cool. You're able to build directly from raw ore. Up to a point, I would imagine, right? Every main contract advances your colonization sector by sector. Earn rewards, unlock technology, and expand your presence on the colonization map. And then, yeah, the next update is the weapons. Area welding, mechanical blocks, block tools, block wrappers, GPS system, dynamic weather, and the Delphos killing field. That'll be cool. That'll be cool. And water, of course, is the next big one. It says it right there. NPCs and co-op. Yeah. I wonder what level. I did just drop down to make sure everything was working. Let's go with that. The revival. Welcome to Verdure. Mag boots activate automatically. Yeah. UI volume, yeah. Oh wait, did I hit 69? Nice. It looks lovely on the planet.
"10,000 years. Everyone we know, every generation after them, will be gone by the time we arrive.
But we'll be at the Almagest system, colonizing across the stars, expanding humanity, building everyone's future.
We're the part of the final wave, Miro. Lost to leave, and not knowing what we are walking into.
We will face whatever comes together. The first wave of ships, the Napier, the Shanong, they laid the foundation. We will complete their legacy.
Oh.
We left Earth in 2093. Over 1,000 years into our journey, and the first time waking up to refuel felt like a short nap. Yvonne and I wake at each of the 10 refueling stops, harvesting Perez particles deposited from dying stars, programming the warp drive's next jump, and then going back to sleep until the next one. Everyone else is sleeping and dreaming of the Almagest system, our destination. Past the halfway mark, and the warp drive is as perfect as the day it was installed. We are on track to arrive exactly when we are supposed to.
I don't know. I have this feeling in my stomach that There's something waiting for us in the darkness.
I hope you're wrong, Yvonne.
Pretty slang.
There it is. Delphos. And Almagest shining in the distance.
I'm picking up something.
They're heading right for us.
We can't evade it. Brace for impact.
Damn, I knew it. We need to abandon ship.
Not an option. Some of them didn't make it.
You tried to save the ship, and look what it cost me.
43 cryopods breached. The rest are stable, but the ship is busted.
So we're dead.
No, Verger is in range of the escape pods. I can make planetfall, find resources, and help.
You mean leave me here, alone, in a crashed ship?
You are too injured to make the trip. The colonists need someone here to monitor them and keep things stable.
This is your fault. We could have made it out just fine if we'd left when I said so.
I'm sorry.
Fine. Go be the hero. Again.
I'll be as quick as I can, promise.
Whatever.
Birdie. And here we are.
Yvonne, I made it, but just barely. How are the colonists?
The cryopods are stable. Thanks for asking how I'm doing, though.
We're gonna end up with like a blue versus red. Oh, they're at a wrong angle. That seemed very loud. I'm just gonna adjust sound effects maybe. Right, F1 to see all controls. Cool, cool, cool. We'll go back to that later when I forget them all. Investigate the ship. After the Calypso crashed on a nearby asteroid, Ivan remains stranded in space. Find a way to reach him. Okay, that fell over. Sounds very heavy? Yeah. Sound is better out here. The police copter. So you can see it's missing bits. That's the hollow building. All right, cool. Finish welding the partially built atmospheric ship. Equip the drill and scan for ores in the nearby cave. So does it tell us what it needs? Yeah, iron and silicon. Iron, silicon, and nickel. Okay, that's cool though. Oh, no, automatically, yeah, cool. So, oh look, there's iron, silicon.
What do you see?
there.
I found an unfinished atmospheric ship. I'm heading into what looks like an old mine. Maybe I can find some ores to repair it.
Cool. Activated with X, yeah. Probably build a bridge over to there. Alright, we can see the ores. There's these batteries all over the place. New battery, nice.
Ah, good news. The drill still works. I've detected multiple ore deposits.
Maybe it can find a better brother while it's at it.
Yvonne, I know you're still angry, but I'm gonna make this right.
Just don't forget about me up here.
Hey JCV, how's it going? How much is this game? Can I steal it off your hard drive? I don't actually know how much it is now. It's very loud. It falling apart behind me or something. Oh, I might have walked over some. Okay. Wow, yeah, we're very heavy, eh? So we got 120 nickel, 289 kg. I guess we are carrying 500 kg of stuff. Okie, there's lead over there. And there is silicon up here. Return to your ship and use the welder. Need a diamond drill to mine that? In reality, yeah. So I should probably just make a new entrance. Construction stages. New blocks begin as holograms. Weld them to add construction materials until they are complete. Be cool if they did that. Mods would probably do something like that. I don't know if I like the oversimplified hey, you want to build a cockpit? Well, now you have this welding tool that will just use raw minerals to make it. You know what I mean? Grasshopper. Reach the nearby outpost.
So, what's the plan?
I'll look for a way to reach orbit and gather the materials and components to repair the Calypso.
Then move fast. I've been stuck on this ship for 10,000 years. I don't want to spend another second on it.
Oh yeah, JCB, yeah. They're only getting into it though, you know? That being said, the planet looks cool. Is water now? No, that's the next major update. Version 3 is going to be water. Large bodies of volumetric water. Power off. We don't want you wasting power. It's the conveyor lines. Computer drill mine nearby ores, use your welder to build the conveyor sections. Or I could just break down these ones. So what, there's 5 conveyor sections missing. Connected to a hydrogen thruster. Okay. I fill up here. Block recipes. With your welder equipped, approach block to view the materials required to build. Yeah. Oh. Press R to switch between components. Ah. Hey Spectre, how's it going? I mean, we could mine materials, but we could just do this. Just entered space yourself in this noise. I have the effects down, but they're still very loud.
Status update?
I just finished fixing something, and I've got a new location to check out.
This is turning into a wild goose chase.
I know, but I feel like I'm being guided.
Let's hope your mysterious guide knows how to find the parts to fix the Calypso.
I feel like it would be a bad idea for me to walk behind it, but I really want to. We got 2 grasshoppers now. What's over here? Okay. Anything in any of them? Probably the one I kicked off, right? Well. Terminal there. I did see in the battery this. You can take out the power module. So we can have a spare power module for this battery. Well, actually, hold on a minute. Yeah, that one's at 27%. Move custom. Can I put that on my bar? What's that, G? Not character gear, but this is all the character gear that's in the game right now. Paint tool. 4 versions of the drill, the 4 versions of the grinder, and the 4 versions of the welder, medkit, battery. Cool. There is a Gatling cannon with no functionality. Okay. Alright. So, where is... These are blocks is one thing, but where's this pack? Did you like control 2? Or whatever. You know what I mean? I want to put that in my hand and put it back in there. Oh, with highest charge. Okay, never mind. Does it automatically. Read. So that one is the 27%, and this one is the 100% now. How you doing, Bucket? It is a little framey moving around, but I do the graphics up. Can probably bring them down a little bit. But I really want to. Turn ray tracing off. That makes a huge difference, doesn't it, actually? As you approach the edge of the atmospheric thrusters will cease to function. Ensure that your grid is equipped with their thrusters.
Yes, I found a hydrogen-powered ship, meaning it's space-capable.
Finally. This is going to massively increase your ability to search for what we need and get me out of here.
That's the spirit, Yvonne.
They stop at certain altitudes. Oh yeah, no, I remember that from the other game. Mining camp higher up in the mountains could be a good place to search. Need several rare resources. Yes, we do. Well, except if we want to just build from that. We do need cobalt for the engines. Oh yeah. And we have another grasshopper, so we're good. I know there's nothing in these, but I'm still checking them. Okay, bunch of power modules in there. So I guess the power modules can charge in the battery. Gear forge. Your forge can be used to manufacture various useful items and upgrade your tools. Select an item that you see what resource it needs and then place those resources to the slot in front of the gear forge. So we can... I mean, can I produce a new one though, do I? Need titanium sheets for Mark IV. Pressure pipes. Lead. Okay, I could have got lead. No select recipe. Alright. Damn you. More power modules. Med station survival kit, lovely. Recharge our battery there. One of these crates will have something. No functionality on this button panel. Okay. See about that. This is a gear forge, lockers, solar panel, survival kit, batteries. And a toilet. Oh, solar panels on the roof. Alright, let's get up there. Interesting. We'll come back to that. Hey, troubleshooter, how's it going? Yeah, we'll locate ours there in a minute. We'll need 2,200 kg of iron, 180 kg cobalt. Yeah, cool. And always good. I need to go for more walks myself. Yes. You always feel better after a long walk like that as well. Yeah, the audio needs a bit of tweaking. Alright, we have more than enough silicon. There's an unknown signal 7 kilometers away. Alright, we're basically full. Oh, the dark if only. Eh, it's over. Big thud when we hit the ground. Alright, that's more than enough iron. Yeah, I keep thinking like a rock is gonna fall on me or something, but it's just me walking around supposedly. Also, no stone. Hey, Basky, how's it going? Ooh, spooky. I know I only need like a tenth of that, but when you get a cobalt vein, you mine a cobalt vein. we'll bring down some more iron and everything as well. Hey, Medium Charles. Simply put, no. No, they've just put in the very first parts of like the story, because there's going to be a bit of a story and survival. Multiplayer in it yet? I think co-op is it, isn't it? You're not co-op yet? Yeah, it isn't. Yeah. Grab some more iron and then we'll go. Yeah, water is the next big update. Showed it at the beginning. No multiplayer? So is there or is there not co-op? Actually, I thought version 4 was NPCs and co-op, wasn't it? Vertical Slice 4, excuse me. Yeah, so we're on version 2. Version 2.2 is going to bring in weapons and stuff. And version 3 is water. Then vertical slice. Then vertical slice 4 is the NPCs. So this is added in 2 planets, colonization contracts and progression, initial survival, initial encounters. Okay, ask got a frame limit on the display or the graphics. There is vertical sync. Desync is on. Doesn't seem to have a frame limit. These are your current graphic options. Can I get into that connector here? Nope, but I can walk up the thing.
Inventory full.
Sounds like the Command and Conquer lady. Needs to put in the iron first, I guess.
Inventory full.
Doesn't she sound like Command and Conquer? Not sure what I understand. Yeah, VSync at the moment, yeah.
Inventory full.
That is... Oh, that's full Command and Conquer. There's the gyroscope. Okay, survival kit is up and running. Cool. You got power modules in ya.
Inventory full.
Unit destroyed. Oh wait, I can get in it from here? No, that's survival kit.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
The ship's ready. There's a hydrogen generator on board, but we're missing ice. I'm heading to the mountains to collect some.
No response. Fun. You're thinking of buying this game? It's still very early. I'd say like there's more to do in the original game still, you know. Yeah, early times. This is like the second vertical slice that they've released, so there's definitely a lot more to be done, but the fact that there's actual building and stuff in it now is kind of cool to me. So we can start building, you know, whatever we want. That there. I'm gonna say lights. Turn on, thank you. Look, it's water. Yeah, when the water gets added, it's gonna be a big plus, right? Oh, visually it looks great. The textures are great. Yeah. I mean, this guy didn't realize, hey, do you remember that first building I went into that had the massive hydrogen tank and the hydrogen thruster? Maybe I could use that. Unit lost.
Yvonne, there's something familiar about this landscape.
What do you mean?
Scots pine, oak, daisies, earth species. The trees alone are centuries of years old, spreading over vast regions.
But the first ships from the Bering Project could have only arrived 10 years ago. There's no way this could have developed naturally.
Agreed. But the mystery will have to wait. Repairing the Calypso comes first.
Ooh, interesting. Yeah, it looks cool, and like I'm presuming like there's gonna be water in a few of these areas and stuff when it gets updated. The ice. Okay, cool. Here we go. Getting filled up. Can I see the hydrogen tank? Where is that? I presume that's it there. Where can we see the tank? The hydrogen ship's log mentions a transmission with an unknown vessel that crashed nearby. It references an orbital station called Balation Station. Okay. Locate the crash site and retrieve the coordinates. Alright, we'll let that top up, I guess. Yeah, maybe the control panel, yeah. We'll have a look at it in a bit. Oh, there'll be a H2 bar over on the side there under the battery and stuff, yeah. Are they going to have giant sandworms that chew through rocks? That'd be cool. Oh, look. It's a sheep.
Have you left already?
I'm sorry, no, not yet. I spotted a larger shipwreck over the ridge. I'm going to check it out.
What do you hope to find?
Something, anything that can help us.
This sounds like a waste of time, Miro.
Shit. It has massive cargo containers that are damaged. Also, it must have come in very steep if it came over that mountain and landed here. can't lock to this because it's not in a grid. I don't think I want to leave it here. Can we dock like that? If I enter that there, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get out. Sorry, I'm probably overthinking it. I think they are in fact the cargo container. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is the cargo container. Yep, that is the cargo container. Flutes, fluty loot, flutes.
Inventory full.
No. Oh, I see why they crashed. They had no one actually in the bridge.
Full.
Well, that was just rude. Let me just go put this stuff in my ship. Oh yeah, the ship is nearly full. Not our fault? No. The legs are so. They got a trading station this game? I have no idea, Robin Hood. I'm literally doing... This is my first time playing more than a few minutes of the game. I don't think so. Reactors. Assembler. Locate the control so you can access its retreat coordinates. Yeah, might come with the newer versions. Gravity cores. Oh, the gravity generator, okay. I mean, we are 100% gonna... Copper and gold. Nickel and lead, copper and gold. Copper and chromium. power modules and the batteries. Return to the weather station, stock your ships with supplies and ice and depart for the station.
I've just downloaded a waypoint, Violation Station, belonging to the Colonization Authority.
Who or what is that?
Apparently, it's an orbital station built to support colonization in the Almagest system. The logs mention contracts and rewards.
Finally! This can get me out of here. Get up there and see what's on offer.
There you go. I guess that's kind of like a trading station then, right? I mean, he's in such a hurry for us to get back. The next thing, it's like, hey, this station can give us contracts. It's like, oh yeah, go do that. No GPS yet either. Hey, Jackal is going. So I just have to remember where this is. 2 kilometers in a direction. Wonder, can we make it up off the... Oh no, we can't go up. Okay. We don't have the power to go up higher at the moment. At a fast rate. So I think that buzzing is a bug. I thought it was inside the ship. Hey, Darth. But I am fairly sure it's a bug. It's 5070 Ti. Yeah, we do have a sound bug. 100% of a sound bug. I had a 3080 yet. I recently upgraded.
Inventory full.
Every time I hear it, it's just Command and Conquer. Hold on a minute. Alright, let me reload. Whereas, do you reckon everything to get a stretch 58 would been better? Or would you think the stretch to 5080 would have been better? I'm very happy with it so far. Sure, we'll save before loading. But yeah, it's made a huge difference. You know, my bottleneck would be my CPU, but to upgrade my CPU to anything worthwhile, you know, changing for, I'd have to change my motherboard as well. So that's a whole slew of things. Even to get the GPU working, I have to get a new power supply. So it's like, yeah, I'll leave it at that for now. Like, yeah, it has made a world of difference. We even have ray tracing on. We don't probably need, but it does make it look better. Like, there's my settings at the moment. It's fairly high. So I could turn them down. Don't need to yet. It's not too bad. There is a little bit of frame drop I've seen, but I'm okay with that. Hydrogen is at 17%. Go get more ice. I think I want to be at 17%. I haven't even looked at building my own thing yet. Time to hoard? Yeah. Oh, yes. Waiting for that light to come on. Takes a second, doesn't it? Yeah, currently it's still the same as one Darth. Then water is the next vertical slice. Yeah, food is not in. I want to go back to Space Engineers 1 and do like a full run there with all of the new stuff. There is copper nearby.
Inventory full.
Also now I just want to play Tiberian Sun. Yeah, maybe passage, maybe. I have to see because that would require a lot of time. You know? I still kind of have to laugh at at how Star Citizen did their latest, you know, they added a solar system with no planets and a station that doesn't work properly. Like, why didn't you just copy paste Pyro? No one would have cared. All you had to do was say, hey, we're gonna copy paste Pyro until their planets are ready. You can't even dock your capital ships at Levski. We're trying it. The docking ports don't recognize themselves as being in their current positions. You'll sell ships, but you won't make a proper release. I wonder if we could move the UI, if that could be like over to the side of it. Can we adjust the UI? Not really.
Inventory full.
Alright, let's go fill this thing up. Oh yeah, you're already full. Oh, it does not keep the uh-oh. I think it's over there, right? There it is. Yeah, I can see it. Okay. I was blind for a second. I was just saying it doesn't keep the waypoint back to the ship. Uh-oh, nope, there we go. Laugh, we hit the ship. Yeah, we definitely have an audiobook because I turned off ship. Alright, let's see if any of that survived. But yeah, the game looks great. Right. Seek medical attention? Never. Also, my medkit was in that. Actually, was it? F to use consumables. Is it? Oh, F in there to consumables. Wait, what did I use? Suit power up, that's what I used. Right, let's pilot this over. Why aren't your landing gear working? This is just it's not the starter ship. The little one I crashed is actually one of the starter ships. And then you hop around to a few different things. It's part of the story so far. But no, I didn't build that. I haven't built anything yet. Yeah, they're placed around in this scenario to start with. I think going up to Velation Station here is going to open up the first part of the whole... Oh yeah, here's the... colonization. So Verdure and Chemic are the two that are open so far, and then Delphos is just a gas giant with nothing on it as far as I'm aware. So like there's a goal. Alrighty. An actual star map? Well, like, yeah, kind of. I think it just covers the colonization stuff. Throw that in there. Okay, not that. I want that. Is that not on? Doesn't look like it's on. I didn't turn off the ship, did I? Did. Right, let's go to space. Okay, remember that mountain. There's a ship I need to salvage. Very loud. It's inside his shield. What did that noise mean? I think we just went out of gravity well. God, whatever that noise was has ended. Connectors. By every new car owner, yeah. Connectors transfer gas like hydrogen as well as electricity materials between grids. One line, press P connect. Yeah. What's free look in this game? Know what I could do? Relative dampeners shift set, okay. Pre-look modifier, Alt. Okay, that's what I wanted. You're gonna let me connect from there? Yeah, you are. Okay, that is generous. I'm afraid if I turn off power... Did I just turn off the power to the whole station? You know, like it used to? Let's find out. But yeah, we're in space. In a shielded station.
As expected, the station is fully automated, but there is some kind of gateway network to travel through the whole system.
Come and get me then. We can do the contracts together.
We still don't have the materials to repair the ship. I don't even know exactly where you are, and someone needs to monitor the colonists.
And you've decided I'm the one to stay behind?
It's the logical choice, Yvonne. I'll be back soon.
Are you serious? You'll leave me stranded while you go adventuring across the Almagest. Brother of the Millennium, right there.
It's the only way. Conserve power and rest. I'll come back for you. I promise.
Uranium in the reactors. Okay. About as alive as Starbase. Congratulations on reaching Valation Station. When you're ready, access the contract terminal. Help expand humanity's reach across the Almagest sector, or one sector at a time. Completing all contracts in the sector will unlock the next. A place to call home. Someone started making an outpost on a nearby asteroid. If you finish constructing a few essential blocks, it's yours. And we'll get renewable energy tier 2. Sure. A few kilometers away. More buttons that do nothing. Eh? Okay. Get at it. We now just got fully refueled from the station as well, that's great. Turn off the old dampeners. Little retro burn. And we are here. Finish constructing the survival kit and register it as your home base. Cool. That thing there is the connect. Aren't we supposed to get like automatic boots? What's that, X? Yeah, there we go. Survival kit needs iron and silicon. I know it wants me to go in and mine stuff. Nickel, ice, cobalt, ice, copper, iron over there. Pretty sure I brought some with me. Might need a little bit more, okay. Repair the antenna to help find your way back to it later on. Will do, boss. So we have the O2 generator there. We can refuel here with hydrogen. We can heal up and everything there. We are sorted. Ore detector. Nice. What's not finished? Let me just carry this around with me for now. So we need 40 kg of copper, about 100 kg of iron. And the antenna. May have just whacked my head against that, that's okay. Then it just needs 15 kg of iron. Alright, we can do that. $72 meters to iron that way. Okay. Wait, are we getting stone now? Yeah, there's no stone. So interesting. Cool. So massive amounts of ice there. Oh, let's go outside here for a second. See, can we get to this iron easier? Probably can from the outside, right? Yeah. Starter platform. Repair the ore detector to see nearby ore deposits. Indeed. Oh yeah, we need the copper. the way out. Return to the contract terminal to complete the contract. Will do, boss. Will do. Put all that in there. Yep. I'll start producing oxygen and shenanigans. You learned the basics. It's now up to you. And in this contract, return to base and start building, or take on contracts to unlock new blocks, fast travel stations, and expand humanity's reach across the Alchemist. Cool. Well, let's go hand her in. Yeah, they're a little short. Right, complete that. Colonization progress, 1%. Alright. Novice engineer was building an asteroid base but lost its exact location while searching for building materials. Find the base located around the coordinates and finish constructing it. You get production blocks. We get production blocks for either one. Accident left multiple containers scattered around supply base. Build a small tug ship and remove those containers inside the storage hall. Okay. Deep space research outpost. Stop broadcasting for some reason. The station may still be intact, but it needs systems needs restoration. Investigate the site, bring it back online, and secure its store data. But we can only accept one at a time. Okay. I need an antenna for my ship. Yes, definitely need an antenna for my ship. Okay, yeah, I do want to build actually, an antenna. Stick her on there, on the front of that. What's the center line of the ship? All right, cool. Anything else we need on that ship for the moment? We have that. Mining is actually something we don't have at the moment. Okay. We have to unlock the miner for the ship. 15 silicon, 35 iron. I think 16 kilometers away. I mean, I think we bring some a couple of hundred of everything. Go see what's needed at the base. My thrusters aren't active. I'm fairly sure that's where our brother is as well, right? Yeah, it's keeping the noise active as if our thrusters are active. Move the debris. I will eventually move the debris. What the? Really? Okay. I hadn't pressed anything. I was like, I didn't turn off my things. I mean, if it moves it, right? Contract failed. So we really had to move everything, eh? Can I not claim the space then? I mean, I'll steal everything if it's not going to be mine. Finally, containers with stuff in them. Need steel plates and electronic parts. Okay. I mean, is this mine now? So did that break down everything that I picked out of that and then made it into the... into the correct things? It's weird. Right, I guess I'm gonna have to go back and see if I can do this right. Okay. Can we take that contract again, or is it just gone? That would mean that there's a fail state in the game. No, it's there. Okay. We'll accept that again. Oh, that's right. Our ship is attached to this station, so and I turned it off, so its antenna's not working. Yeah, that's our mountain. We can go back there and disassemble the large ship. So it really does want us to make a tug, because like this is the second mission that kind of wants us to do that kind of stuff. I guess put a landing gear in the front of it, or extend the landing gear at the bottom of it. Alright, I need to get rid of that antenna then, hold on. Antenna can be there. We could stick a landing gear on the front of it and then use that as a tug kind of thing. Right? Gee. Still haven't looked through most of these. So we have the welder with no functionality. Grinder with no functionality, and the ore detector. So do the ship things not work at all yet? Kinda sucks. Right, we want landing gear. Rotate. That'll do it. need steel plates. I happen to know where we can get some steel plates. As long as we don't mess up the cargo containers. I'm pretty sure we're good. Ta-da! And it's yellow. Right. Fine. Not the button. There you go. Come on a little bit. I got far enough away. Okay. Okay. That is technically done. But it is not, do we have to land or something? Let's see. Not continuing the mission. I think this one is still messing up the mission. Just gonna nudge it. Nudge it out that way. I'll be flying around later and smash straight into this. There we go. Repair all the stuff. Oh look, there's ores nearby. Hold on, wait. So, we need more steel plates, do we? I wonder, are they still counted as,
Inventory full.
okay, so if we go back to this, we need iron and silicon. We have enough copper to fix one of these. Oh look, a big wall of silicon. Oh look, a big box of silicon. Do we have iron? No. But again, we can get the steel plates off those boxes. Okay. Copper in these, something.
Inventory full.
I'm just never not gonna hear it. Construction components, nice.
Inventory full.
Wait, what did I click? 77 steel plates? Okay. Guess we have the steel plates now.
Inventory full.
copper. You need the copper. I think I had copper wiring in here anyway, so that.
Inventory full.
What else did you need? You need a bit of cobalt, a bit of silicon, and a bunch of iron.
Inventory full.
Electronic parts.
Inventory full.
That. Contract finished. There we go. Let's go back and get whatever the hell it's going to give us. Production blocks tier 1. Okay, so we'll get block tools tier 1 for doing this. Or this. We'll do this one. We got a smelter and assembler. So that doesn't necessarily just mean one thing, right? Because yeah, some blocks are locked. It's just more blocks being on. Yeah. Interesting. Oh, 29 kilometers away. full speed. Ramming speed, yeah. Pretty much. They need to sort out the engines. I'll just turn off the power so that we don't get our ears blown out for the next 15 seconds. Although we're going 1,000 kilometers an hour, it doesn't feel like we're going 1 kilometer a second. An unknown signal 8.5 kilometers that way. What have I got on me? I've got a bunch of stuff that's probably going to be used. Okay. Alright. Need silicon for the glass. Oh look, there's some glass. Have a look around. Also, that airlock is very useful. Electronic parts.
Inventory full.
We need construction components or silicon and iron. Yeah, there's a bunch of resources in here anyway. Looting and fixing and looting and fixing. Fixing to loot. Go. Gotta fix the stuff so we can loot more. Inventory is very slow to open. There's that one. There's that one 40 meters that way. Yeah, I'll manually close the airlock. That's what we're after.
Inventory full.
I think 17 will do it actually, won't it? Nearly. Bit more wire. So the remote battery. Wait, are they actually connected to each other, or is it just... No, it's just into here. Oh, wait. You know what the best thing is? There's no spotters. They do need to sort out the audio, though. Construct an antenna. Cool. Done. So now this is a third base we've got. Progress, yes, because it gives us seemingly it gives us the utility blocks. Let's see if they actually work. Is this gonna be like hydroponics at some stage? I suppose technically it's not looting if it's ours. Food when? Yeah. How long did that take in one? We are going a little bit vertical too, so we're going to be off by a bit when we get there. There's no rotation on the planet either, it looks like. We're going to turn it back on. Hurling through space, yeah. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. No, did it just save or what happened there? Or maybe that's why it was an unknown signal. Turning it back on. Complete. Okay, take this last one. Space movement tier 1. Okay. Oh, it's 75 kilometers away. Lovely. Right. Uh-oh. That's why you don't turn around when the thrusters are on. Well then. But we're still moving. Oh no, we're gonna have to build a ship from scratch. How terrible. Anyway. Oh, it's putting down a central line there. That's interesting. Yeah, we can do that. Time to play the game. Yeah. So you won't let me place that? Why won't you let me place that? Turn off symmetry. Go away. Why won't you let me place that? That's weird. Any ideas on that? New grid. Oh, okay. That's what it was. Alright, we're going to start a new grid on that. Need one piece of material? No, not anymore. So, in Space Engineers 2, there's this whole holographic building. Which is cool. Hailing cubes, light armor slopes. We're not going to need to worry about any of that right now. Conveyors there. We'll need to do like control, do a cockpit. Alright, let's lay out the spine of the ship. Size. Now I have to remember how to build. Oh no. We're probably gonna do like the rear end connection. Or maybe a connection at the back. Because I can't remember how they built the ship. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong one. Is there connection on the base of that? There is. And then there's a large connection on the back. And maybe I want a container in the back. I need to figure out what way I want to build this ship. Hydrogen tank, cargo container. We'll do an old cargo container with cockpit connected to that. I'm probably just going to do a second cargo container because we'll make it chunky. Hydrogen tank is going to be connected to the engine back here. So what was it had on the spine of the ship down there? We'll do some thrusters and stuff. Yeah, it had a hydrogen thruster. Oh well, yeah, no, they're all just going to be dynamic. Oh, and a gyroscope. Chunk of gyroscope in there. Don't even know if we have the right stuff for this. Yeah, the H2O and O2 generator is going in the middle there. I'm thinking... Oh, I should probably have done symmetry, right? that look off? It is off. It's not aligning in the middle of the block, aligning next either side of the block. Right? That looks, it just looks wrong to me. I'm not going to do symmetry. Go away. They don't need to be piped up, do they? I'm just thinking now. They do, don't they? Do they need to be piped up towards the tank? I can't remember. They do? Oh, okay. We'll have to do that then. The survival kit will do the... Oh no. Oh, we're good. We're good. Okay. Stick that on there. We'll need batteries, so we can stick a battery on this side. Put another hydrogen tank in there. That's a small one. Good. Okay. Tell you what, let's start by building what we have. Did our Oh, I wonder what left that mark. Did any of our ships survive? I need iron. Which is outside.
Inventory full.
Cobalt for the thrusters. We can do the gyroscope. Let's just start with this. I presume it's going to be an option to like disable that. You know, for people that don't want it oversimplified, like, oh, all you need to build a cargo container is iron and nickel. Oh no, I just budgeted the ship. That's a problem. That's a big problem there. Cobalt here. Come on.
Inventory full.
Stay with me, buddy. But they need to be connected, yeah. Not going anywhere fast, so it's alright. It's like closed loop. Well, it's like... I'm sure some people will want to be like more like the original. In that, you know, you have to build up all the materials instead of just gathering the resources. And magicking it together. There's limited iron here, okay. Really? And if it doesn't say iron, it's not going to give you iron? That's kind of rude. Like, look at this, it's saying iron here. But it wouldn't give me iron where there was a visible iron thing. So if I do another container there. Oh my god, there's a space between them. No. There's a solution for that though, isn't there? Oh wait, they're offset too. Ah, that's why it wasn't lining up. Aha. Hey Kira. It's not bad. It's not bad. Alright, we're just having a space engineer at the moment here. Our starter ship may or may not have exploded for possibly unknown reasons. Completely unknown. It's there. Then logistics, we want there's we want a hydrogen tank at the back. Then we want the thruster, which are done away with. Get this righted in a second, hold on. Liberating parts from the past owner? Oh, I was the past owner.
Inventory full.
Fixing a boo-boo? Yeah, I went to do my retro burn, but I turned on the engines before I had rotated the ship fully, and we may have left a dent in the asteroid over there. But we're good. No point in this being here. The problem is that we're kind of out of iron on this rock. Yeah, we're very much out of iron. Except for, of course, this entire station around me. I'm gonna have to start cannibalizing the station.
Inventory full.
Time to go mining? Somewhere, yeah. We'll see. Do I need motors? Okay, alright. Right, let's play around this and see if we can get iron somewhere. Silicon, cobalt. I mean, we really are in trouble. Yeah, there's no more iron on this thing. We can't use stone. No, you don't get stone at all from mining. I don't know if that's coming later or whatnot, but... Hey, Bucket. What's the game like? It's okay. It's a start, you know. No, I can get out of this. Don't worry. Get out of this. Hold on. The inventory takes so long to open, though. Barely moving. It's alright. Just need to trim the excess. I just need to get that into a flyable state so that I can fly over to like one of the other asteroids. There is a bit of a story to this bucket, like there will be a full story, and then there's the colonization progress, which kind of puts you through little side missions and stuff. But there's a little bit to it. That it doesn't have to be sandbox if you don't want it to be. Nickel, I think, is what we needed, isn't it?
Inventory full.
Let me just go see what I can build with this. Yeah, it was nickel. Obstruction detected. How's there an obstruction detected? That's... I remove the blueprints? How do I remove the blueprints? Huh. Alright, let's remove that. And then we go... like that. Okay, the hydrogen tank is built. Then put the motor on the back of that. Propulsion, where are you? I need motors and construction components, which is iron, nickel. I think if I get the nickel, I can break down what I have in components for the iron. Yes, perfect. Right. Okay, so now if I get ice, I have to finish this too. Okay, if I get ice now.
Inventory full.
I just need to stop that ship, that's all. Any second now, inventory. Boom. It stopped. Haha. Success. Right. Wonder how mods will look? Yeah, the modding scene is going to be big. Hopefully. Hopefully big. Okay, now we can deal with the whole other side of shenanigans. I am trying to change size. Do we need to go small? I thought we didn't need to do this anymore. Okay, yes, that's not a thing anymore. Okay. Right. Do we just do a few of them across the way? Why aren't you gonna let me put it there? Weird, it was classing it as being inside. Yeah, that's what I want. To hold down control, you get the grid like this. For some reason, it's not playing nice. aren't you rotating them? Want to attach it to that. What? It's being so weird. I just want to attach to the bottom of that. Yeah, it's not allowing me to attach to the bottom. What? There it is. I have to come out from the ship now? No, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, that seems to be off limits there for some reason. Then I'll just get rid of them. Yeah, okay, yeah, because it wasn't letting me do that earlier. Which is weird. Alright, we'll do it that way. And it makes no difference really. The ghost building though, I like it. Here's the problem. I'm gonna have to try and get more iron. I just need to get one set of thrusters over there, then I can dock it here. We're gonna rebuild the Galactic Empire. So we don't need any handrails. Be tricky because it's moving. Go, go. We're nearly there. We can fix her. Can access inventories through the conveyor faces? Can you? Oh yeah.
Suit energy low.
It is. Let's go fix that first before we completely screw ourselves. Nearly there, nearly there. I might have put the cockpit on the wrong way. Whoops. Right, well, it's not moving anymore. So let's just get out there and bear with me. Making a B-wing. Okay, so control cockpit. We want it that way. Actually hard for me to see the seat because it says open second container in the middle. That way. Thrust. Hold on. I need reverse thrust. We can do this. Let's put the reverse thrust on, eh? Skilled by engineering? Absolutely. Where do I have... Don't have a connection down there. Do have a connection there. Yeah, it won't let me put them there because they're too close, I guess, because they'll cause damage. Oh yeah, let's remove them. So I need to do that shenanigans. That shenanigans. MLG. Do galactic mover and do an FTL jump into atmosphere. Yeah, as well, probably gonna go back into atmosphere at some stage. Gonna build for a bit of modularity here, you know? A little bit of reverse thrust. Cobalt. Remember to bring the ship? I thought about it. Success! Now we need to put like a miner on the front of it, because let's see about that. So the grinder and the welder are non-functional, but the drill works. Okay. Oh, Jesus. That's a chunky boy. We're gonna have to design something else for that. I mean, we could chunk it on under there, but then we're gonna have to put a new landing gear assembly on it. Which wouldn't be the worst thing, because then we can put more stuff on the ship and expand it a bit. But this will get us 2 places. That's kind of all we need right now. So I just want to finish building out. Put armor blocks in there just to make that a bit more secure. Oh, is it because we're on this grid? Hold on a minute. There we go. I mean, I could probably take that spine off the bottom there, actually. oh yeah, what you build the ship out of? Handrails. Quit in tears. Yeah. Wait, really? What? Oh, it's not dismantling them into iron anymore? Kinda weird. Doing it there. Yeah, it's weird, it won't do it. Why is that? There's some shenanigans going on already in the game. Will not build these blocks. But it's definitely breaking down the other blocks. Kind of weird. So there are all those thrusters. I'm gonna put in like extra thrusters here when we do go to atmosphere, so we have something at the front. Let's go get some more ice. That light takes so long to come on. It is quite neat, yeah. But like I'm saying, I'm just saying, I hope it's kind of a thing you can turn off if you want to do the old-fashioned.
Inventory full.
Might already be something I can turn off, but I just haven't looked. I can see that the inventory is there, but it's just not loading up on screen. Was there other iron in here? Don't think there was, right? No. Silicon is on the outside as well. More ice down here. Yeah, ton of ice down here. And that comes out the other end. So the silicon was about that side. Yeah, so like that didn't get us any silicon. That bugs me. It's the No Man's Sky kind of thing, right? There's a block of silicon. If anything, it looks like it might be silicon on the edge. You don't get it. And you don't get stone or anything either, so... You just don't, yeah. It just, to me, it's that, okay, well then every voxel is not, or whatever they want to call it, is not stimulated. It's just, there's an amount of silicon here. Don't worry about what your eyes are telling you. Okay. This is accelerating faster than the last one. Yeah, definitely accelerates faster than the last one, right? I'm pretty sure the things we did were over here. Over here. Wait, the things are back. I mean, the base is mine now, technically. Yeah, but it won't let me destroy it. Having trouble recognizing from certain angles. Okay. Find the sweet spot here. No. Oh yeah, you go that way. Come on. I know, was the last ship bigger than this? What is happening with that grinding? It's not able to recognize the item. You'll see the display is popping up. That it's flickering. There's issues with the UI. I don't know if it has anything to do with the whole. See the way it's stable there now. Then if we get up close, it's all good. Maybe because it was in like the mission area or something. Here, look, that's flickering. So every time the UI flickers, it's like reassessing what's in front of it, so it starts the grind again. Like we won't be able to grind that wall because it keeps flickering. Sure. Anyway, throw them in here. Wonder did it reset the loot? Okay, we take the battery packs. Never actually. It did reset the loot. Oh, this is it resets the base after you leave. That's so weird. We built this base. Yeah, because they're busted again. Maybe it's a different one, I guess. I mean, there is iron here, so we might as well grab it. Yeah, I know, we did the mission for this base. Kinda nuts. Yeah, that's one thing I didn't take into consideration when I put in the battery. That's fine. That's okay where it is. And we have a fully charged battery. Would have said they're the rocks from the intro. Do you think could we land like this on the planet? Well, I'll probably put in like a downward thruster there as well, you know, just to help out. Okay, we have gold. Oh, it allow us to build one there. Because there's nothing in the blast of it there, okay, yeah. What do we need? Cobalt and iron.
Inventory full.
Alright, let's go for re-entry. What's the worst that could happen? Alright, we're in gravity. We're back, baby! There's the ship. There's the weather station. Just to note, I did not thrust downwards, that was just the ship falling. But yeah, we're back on planet. Oh man, what happened to that? And we are capable of going back up to space anytime we want. But obviously more resources down here. But not right here. Alrighty, I'm gonna call it there, guys. Appreciate everyone hanging out. Hope you're having a good one, and we'll catch you in soon. I'm definitely looking forward to building stuff in this and maybe doing more of the contracts to unlock all the blocks that are actually available. See how far we can take that. Yeah, have a good one. Is anyone else we know on?